Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. This morning is March 12th, 2023, and we are going to be looking at Proverbs chapter 12, and looking at verse 4. The verse says, "A capable wife is her husband's crown, but a wife who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones." You know, I've read this verse tons of times, and like most men, honestly, probably looked at it as, if my wife isn't capable, a wife of good character, then, you know, it's bitterness to me, and she needs to straighten up and get her act together. That's how we've been trained as society for years to look at things. The chapter 31 of Proverbs actually talks about a good wife, and we're reminded in that chapter that Solomon tells his son, your wife shouldn't be anything unless you're the right husband first. But reading this verse this morning, looking at it, a wife of good character is her husband's crown, but a wife who is ashamed is like rottenness to his bones. Again, a wife of good character is her husband's crown, but a wife who is ashamed is like rottenness to his bones. When I read it that way this morning, it really hit me hard, because it laid the responsibility back on me again. I need to be the husband that my wife can be proud of, that she can say, that's my husband. He takes care of me. He looks out for me. He does his very best for me and my family. I will do what I can for him because he always loves me. And loves in the proper way, because it's not that he lusts after me, which he probably does, by the way, women, just so you know. I'm sure you've noticed it. He lusts after you, but that doesn't mean he can't love you too. Guys, we can love by setting aside our own wants and needs and desires, being out there and taking care of the family, but not to the extent of sacrificing their needs. See, this is where our problem comes in. A capable wife is her husband's crown, but a wife who is ashamed is like rottenness to his bones. A wife who can't see that she's important to him because all he's doing is taking care of the finances and the yard and, you know, the cars and all of that, and not looking out for what her needs are, probably isn't seen as a husband who loves. And if that's the case, she's going to really struggle with that relationship. And as she struggles, it will be like rottenness to his bones. That's when wives start nagging. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies, you do have a responsibility in this. Praying for your husbands, explaining to them what it is you need without 1,000 words, when 5 will do, would be helpful. See, we both, men and women, have our responsibilities in this process. But again, looking at Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4, a capable wife is her husband's crown, but a wife who causes shame, or a wife who is ashamed, is like rottenness to his bones. Something for me to remember today. Ladies, it's something for you to remember, but it's also, guys, more important for us to remember. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.